Для повышения эффективности предприятий, организующих...
In the early 2000s, more than half of the school catering facilities located in Kazan failed to meet the requirements of the sanitary regulations and standards, with a large number of school canteens located in buildings constructed in the early 20th century with no possibility of shop division. The wear and tear level of equipment was 80%. The school lunch menu varied from school to school, while the range of meals lacked control and supervision, often including foods detrimental to children's health. In 2006, Kazan adopted the program known as Healthy Food for Children. The department was set up around the same time to serve as the single operator of school catering. The key activity of the Kazan Department of Food and Social Nutrition is provision of food to school and preschool institutions within the city. For 14 years, Kazan has been implementing the program Healthy Food for Children. At the end of last year, the project Reforming the School Food System won prestigious international competitions. Today, the Department of Food provides meals to 260,000 people a day, with a food production facility of 9,000 square meters and 2 school feeding units in city districts, and 70,000 portions of ready-to-eat meals daily served, and warehouse facilities of 4,000 square meters with a 2-week raw stock, and in its own in-house laboratory, and a vehicle fleet including over 50 cars. And the current number of staff that we have is 1,200 people. So now let's talk about our quarantine in the food department. So the hot shop of the food processing plant is continuing to provide food to patients and medical staff at the largest hospitals in the city in compliance with all safety measures in place. The staff members engaged in catering are fully aware of their responsibility for their own health and that of the patients to whom they are serving meals. Aside from that, food is supplied to infectious diseases departments on a daily basis with all safety standards, such as additional sanitary treatment of premises and staff members wearing personnel protective equipment and meals served to patients, which are wrapped up in individual disposable packaging. And of course, it is twice a day that temperature measurements are taken. Also, we support and maintain the policy of mandatory wearing of gloves and masks. And what is also important is that an additional treatment of working surfaces is performed every day on a daily basis. So this pandemic led to school students being switched to distance learning. During this period, the Department of Food, jointly with the Department of Kazan, of Education of Kazan, dispensed food packages for school children entitled to social welfare benefits in 3 stages, and the school premises strictly at the appointed time for each payment. Also, Food packages were delivered to checkpoints where police officers, or law enforcement officers served, and we provided catering for 150 staffers at checkpoints. And also, lunches were served in special flasks or thermos. And the tableware used was completely disposable. Now let's talk about school nutrition and the food packages that we provided. So the pandemic led to school students being switched to distance learning. During this period, the Department of Food, jointly with the Department of Education of Kazan, dispensed food packages or packs for school children entitled to social welfare benefits in 3 stages on the school premises. And they were given to parents strictly at the appointed time that was agreed. All safety measures were complied with. In addition to that, all, of course, social distancing measures and rules were put in place. In designing the food packages, we placed special focus on ensuring that hot meals only were given. Consequently, the food packages integrated various cereals, meat and dairy products, confectionery, and beverages. Food packages were delivered by school administrations on a scheduled basis. A survey of parents was conducted, which showed that 98% of the parents gave a high rating of the makeup and quality of food packages and expressed gratitude for the support provided. Thank you very much for your attention.